Hi there, sign up Virgo. This is Kim here to do your reading, guys. This is going to be for your next 48 hours. I'm going to start shuffling while I continue with the introduction. This is the original tarot that I'm shuffling. We're going to use it for clarifying, and we're going to use the Surrealist Tarot to pull a Celtic cross for you. General messages. Everything's kind of allowed. You know, love is in everything anyway. I don't really have to say that, but asking your angels and your spirit guides join us so we can get clear and concise messages. Let me knock that. I don't think I've knocked it. There we go. For Virgo. Surrealist Tarot. There's some really interesting pictures, images, paintings, I guess they are. And you may get your own individual message from what you're seeing from the card, and that's completely fine too. You may choose to listen to the intuitive messages or card meanings and use a little bit of all of that to find your own messages out. Virgo. I think we're about ready. One more time, Virgo. I'm having to remind myself to breathe in your reading. I don't know. So maybe you need to remind yourself, just breathe. Five of Cups. This card has the imagery of somebody that drinks and drinks and then they pass out. And then it looks to be like it would be just this cycle of regret because, well, you know, it's disappointing. There's nothing really productive. The guy is like, he's a weed here, just planted here, drinking. So maybe this might be about needing the space to mourn. It really might be. There might be something that you are, you know, mourning the loss of, and are needing that space and time to yourself. And it can also be about, you know, disappointment after you've done something like that, you know. So let's go ahead and pull your reading. I've got this deck out for later. We're going to pull from the Spirit Animal Oracle. Two of Swords. Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Definitely some of you all are dealing with a twin flame energy, of course. Seven of Cups. Some of you all are dealing with addictions. Some of you all are not seeing something clearly for what it is because of that. Knight of Cups is in the reverse in the past. Four of Pentacles is in the reverse as the present moments. I feel like it's advice for you. The Queen of Swords is in the reverse in the future. Empress energy is in reverse. The Fool energy. Gosh. The Emperor energy in reverse. Okay. The Five of Swords. God. All right, 5-5. Big change. Big change. We can handle this reading, though. It's not as big and scary as maybe you might think. There's just something to be focused on, and it's more the focus of this reading for you is on a decision that you keep putting off. I feel like it's a decision to split from something or someone because of the Two of Swords. It's like something has come to a stalemate. There's some kind of blockage, there's something that doesn't want to change with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. There's something that needs to change because it's off balance too. So it's a clear message in this reading. You have the Seven of Cups. There was probably for some of you all an actual pinpoint, it's because I was doing this and I was not thinking right. And some of you all, it's going to be like, well, there's a lot of other options out there, and that's why you need to take the time to think, is this what you really want? there's a big decision when it comes to your path, your decision of which way to go. Time is ticking in this Two of Swords. I like that in this tarot because I do associate the Two of Swords with postponement. So it has an element of time to it. There's something that's been put off. Now, I'll tell you what the cards say is that somebody came towards you and in the past, their actions did not match up with their words. And so they were kind of found out. So somebody or someone, and I'm sorry, the message is kind of so today, but it is what it is, and I have to give the message as it is, or else I'm not doing you service. So the Knight of Cups in reverse is something or someone was found out to have just an ingenuine reason for even being around to offer anything at all, if they even did offer anything. And if they did, I don't even know if that came through. Like, that's the kind of energy, is it feels kind of hopeless. Maybe they have a problem with alcohol. Maybe you have a problem with alcohol. I don't know. Maybe it's something like that. Or maybe it's time to move on and choose one of these extra options. That can be something too. So moving on from this, from something feeling disingenuine, there's Piscean energy. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and I think it's clear advice to get rid of your attachments. So the things, just you are grounded. Sorry about that. Grounded sign. So therefore, I feel like your attachment to some things on the material realm or how things always have been might be a little hard to let go of. There may be something that's hard to let go of at this time. I do see you not focusing on a bunch of other people and focusing solely on yourself, because there's something that is that really just needs your attention, taking care of oneself. This card here, it feels like focus on self, but it also feels like the Queen of Cups energy would be the advice for this card. Like, take care of yourself, take care of your body, take care of what you're putting inside your body. The Queen of Swords is in reverse in the future, and it's letting us know very clearly that you are going to emotionally detach yourself from something. There is a point where you can be a little bit so shut off or so detached that that it becomes an issue. So don't let that happen, basically. They're wanting you to use the learning mind, the Fool energy, for a new beginning, a fresh start. The Fool energy. Your fear is fear here, and maybe it's of authority of some sort, or maybe a fear to even move or to not move out of strategy, a fear that somebody's power would be misused. These are fears, though. I have this new beginning. Aries. There is something that it feels like it's worth fighting for. Is that the word? Five of Swords. It's worth fighting for. And standing up for. So let's get your original tarot and go ahead and clarify. Not an easy reading, but yeah, there is focus on self, and that probably is a good thing. Not moving out of fear, or the Emperor might be, somebody who likes to use fear and intimidation tactics. And it feels like, so this is feeling like disappointment, that Five of Cups, in somebody. So what is the Two of Swords decision that really needs to be made? What is this Two of Swords decision that needs to be made? Stop feeling guilty for your decisions to sometimes move on and just move on. That's the main message there. What is this Four of Pentacles in the reverse telling us to let go of? Let go of, there's a possibility of getting stuck in like tunnel vision, of thinking it's got to work out a certain way. So there's just a situation where there's lack of motivation and drive here. So there's more possibilities than what you're noticing, and it is open to choosing another path right now. I'm not so sure that that's known to you. We have 222. So you can look up that angel number 2. Why are we focusing on the self with the Empress in reverse? I think it's the 7 of Cups. Okay. Because we are making something work. We're making something work after feeling completely betrayed, maybe an unhealthy like mother-daughter, mother-son situation, maybe, but we're working on this, or this Empress energy is working on seeing clearly, more clearly. And if you're the Empress energy, you know, normally you'd be focused on work and other people too, but right now there's a focus needing to be on yourself and your own work. What's the Queen of Swords in the reverse? Card of Libra, which the 2 of Swords is Libra too. The 7 of Swords in reverse is kind of how I like to see it. I have 7-7, so stand up for what you want. This is the ability, I feel like, to see through deception. And so in that sense, it's a clear way of thinking, like strategy-wise. I think you're able to think really clearly here. And that future energy is bringing in a lot of good stuff with this ability to have wise discernment, okay? Wise discernment. What's this 5 of Cups about? 5 of Cups. Something not being reciprocal in a relationship or maybe even work situation. It's like if you do this for me, I'll do this for you. There's a lot of compromise with the 6 of Pentacles. There's balance. There's Libra energy again too. And there's off balance. And I feel like that's what it's clarifying, is that there's something that is off balance about reciprocity. How much do you give? How much do I give? How much do you take? How much do I take? So the 5 of Swords, worth fighting for. Aquarius energy here. Wow. Oh, God. We have the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Swords. This was a possible third-party situation that broke your heart. Left you for dead by 1,000 paper cuts. So walking away completely was what we wanted to do, and we see clearly here. Judgment might be that there was forgiveness, second chances, forgiveness given. 5 of Cups is in the reverse. We're letting go of this disappointment energy. The High Priestess energy, there's something that intuitively we just know. Oh my goodness, and there it is. And it's about our dreams manifesting, hope renewed. This is also, gosh, some of you all I'm picking up that have a really, really good psychic abilities and probably will use this for a start. It is but crossroads, or I don't know, prosperity. There's something here, or notoriety, prosperity. The Lovers, there's the crossroads, Gemini energy, Aquarius energy, Pisces energy, Sagittarius, Libra and Gemini. Wow. So you've gotten through, the message is fight through this hard time, even though there was heartache, there was loss, and even though somebody may have walked away from a situation. Find it in your heart to use this moment to exhibit forgiveness, grace, and integrity moving through this passage of time. The 5 of Cups in the reverse, don't cling on to the past. There's really nothing there to help you now. The now moment is what we all are actually living in and for. The High Priestess, the Lovers, and the Star. And I think it was like this. Some of you are really headed towards fame with this Star energy here. It has to do with your gifts that I feel, you know, you've probably perfected a long lifetimes ago. The Lovers, maybe you calling in your soulmate energy, and this is renewed hope that something's happening. Guys, your ability to see through any kind of deception is what's going to get you. Keep working on yourself is the message. Keep working on yourself, because it leads you not only to on point intuition, like scary, accurate crap. You probably saw through all of this stuff because now your psychic senses, I don't know what I just pronounced that like, but it wasn't right. Your psychic senses are coming out strong. Strong, and you just know, you can see things coming before they come. The Page of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, so I'm feeling like somebody's trying to keep information from you, but you can see things. You have vision. Chariot in reverse. You see, you're disappointed, but you see what's not going to move forward here. You're definitely game for competition. You're ready to blow people out of the park here. You're like, you know, no competition. Two of Wands, you get back your passion, your inspiration. And there you go. There's the Magician. And then you manifest exactly what you're wanting to manifest. Oh my goodness. You have really, 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 really good energy, guys. Let's pull an animal oracle for you and read this. I know it was a hard reading to get through, and if you got through it with me, then, you know, bless you for sticking through it, because it got better. So I feel like that in itself, your whole reading is teaching a lesson too. The Magician, infinitely creating. That is Virgo. Ooh, Virgo, don't hold your breath. It gets better. Breathe through this process. It is okay. There's renewal, second chances, forgiveness, grace, integrity, crossroads, hope, and scary, accurate intuition. All right, Virgo. Ooh, wow, snake spirit. I bet you've seen snakes because this stuff just, it happens to be like that. Or pay attention for snakes. Not only is the cobra extremely protective, like over their young, I guess. This is about the snake spirit being a time to heal and remove, shed your second skin. There's always a time during that time where you feel a little vulnerable, and that's like the healing part. It can oftentimes feel like hurting. It can feel very painful, the healing. So yes, it is a time for healing, and it's time for like something to get a second life, a second chance here. All right, so let's get angel number 2. Angel number 8. I am wealthy. And there's an 8 here. So, and there's an 8 here. 8. I am wealthy. You are on the cusp of a prosperous, abundant spiritual life. You'll find numerous of opportunities for success and achievement, all of which will bring financial and material abundance into your life. And then look what else popped out. 55. Big, huge change. Master number 55. Substantial changes in your future. Embrace the change, a need to overcome insecurities, and let go of your fears. Sending you love and light as usual. Bye.